Up the jump, pump it up. Hello, everybody. Hello, Tina. Hello, Mel. Hello, Donna. Hello, Phil. How is everyone? Hello, Daz. Do. Oh, you're playing re something. You're on big screen on living room. I need to watch you while I play Roblox. That's fair. Oh, just IRL. Oh, okay. So you're not playing that. I can't remember what it's called. Who's Tamagotchi are you Mr. Broccoli, how are you? Are you doing well, sir? What is it? Camera. And then and then twist down. Let's just grab the screen and just make sure that that is. There we go. Silly me. Yeah, just do that. Right. So you are Panda Cam. I'm good, thank you very much, Daz. How are you? Let's just tilt it a little bit. How was your korma? A bit more. Don't like it. There. That'll do. Hey Vicky, you alright? Have you declared this? Very good actually at work, so no worries. I Hope your shift today isn't too bad. How dare you Panda to chat? Yeah, you gotta have the sunglasses emote. How are you, Sandwich? Hey, Gemma. How are you? Where shall I put this? Maybe on this wall? Yeah. Good thing. Yeah, it's good to have you here. Just finishing off some pandas. There we go. So now in here we can watch the pandas. Excellent. Paracetamol. Uh, that was one of my favourites. It is time. It is time. To group. Go, the little pandas are happy. Hope everyone is doing well though tonight. Good to see so many so soon. Very privileged. Oh, look at him, little swimmy boy. Work as usual. GitHub has an outage, so I can't actually do things like pull requests. Oh man. That drink bottle. You did, yeah. Got little skeletons on it. I'm watching, but currently in the process of building Mega Base on Power Worlds ready for endgame. Nice. I do love a good Tiger Rock. 15 streak. Thanks, Sandwich. Just over 2 weeks. I'm leaving soon. Donna made me feel unwelcome and excluded based off of gender. Well, I'd say you'd be missed, but I'd be lying. Rotation. Let's get some little rocks around. I'm joking. I need one of them with a lid. The amount of times. Yeah, this has got a little lid on it, and you can either have it as a straw or take the straw out and then have it as like a sippy cup. I'm not sure how waterproof it is. It's more that it might resist a spill rather than. Hey Zivs. I think I'm going to try and figure out how to stream from my PS2. That'd be amazing. I suppose you could. Yeah, it's my wife that got it. I suppose if you had one of the sort of component to HDMI converters, like the upscalers. You could then, I guess, plug that into a capture card. Could that work? Trying to work out if to have base on the bottom floor or third floor. But I'm looking forward to watching you build your zoo. Oh, thank you. I would need some type of AV, yeah, HDMI adapter. But I don't know if that will introduce some latency, which are common on older consoles. Hey, Meg, see you up right, Duck. Be right back. Yeah, no worries. I have to play around and see, let alone if my PC. Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, emulators are pretty good for the PS2, so I think you could. There's always a way. Let's plop some rocks. The most important part of the day. Are we against piracy of unbuyable games, or just not have a good ROM source? Um, if buying isn't owning, we'll leave it at that. Do 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 do. No, I don't know what you're on about. Pirate uh, by brand, I guess. I don't want too many rocks, just enough to add a little bit of something to the by the bridges. And then maybe where's my other bridge? Here. Oh yeah, if you hadn't guessed, Mrs. T-Rex, I'm building currently a panda exhibit. As you are new to the stream. And we name the bridge. You can if you want. Looking good. Yeah, so I started last stream with building like these little sort of temple-y kind of buildings. This one is the entrance and the vet surgery, and then this side is like their chill temple. But I wanted it so it was even, parallel, symmetrical. And then I built this nice little gate. Oh, Bridgie McBridgeface. All right. Have you got any particular? We have 3 bridges. Any of these that it does have a sign? Look, Panda. I'll do my usual. The one on the right, the lonely guy. Yeah, he is now Bridgie McBridgeface. I will have to capitalize. There we go. Well done. Oh yeah, it will. Once I've finished it, it will get a sign like that. Don't worry. Yeah, you can name anything. I wanted to name this tree John, or this wind chime. It's more so you know where the bridge is, I suppose. So you'd name it Panda Bridge 3 or something. But there are no limits in the worlds of Planet Zoo and its bridge item naming ability. I could even name this rock Adrian. There we go. Where's my other bridge? So I've got a bridge there. That's there. Do 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 do. That'd be good. Like I said, I don't want too many, but enough to just line a couple of the banks. And then let's do. The some type of lily. Lily. There we go. Common water lily. Oh, red water. Silly me. Lily. 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 Oh, Laura lilies. Could name bridge no aircon crossroads. You could if you wanted. How is your guy? This guy. How is the boiler heater murder house thing? How is it going? Is it any further forward? You've got a good pun game, Sandwich. There's a couple of songs. Well, one sec. Immersion tank is a boost, completely dead, but now running hot water through boiler. They're replacing the immersion next month. Damn. They're in no rush then, it seems. Definitely need some in here. Boosh. 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 Nice. Got anything in water? But the water was leaking on live wires, so they disconnected immersion tanks, so it won't turn on at all now. That's bloody ridiculous. But are you without anything, or is everything fine now? Looking for something that would go under the water. Lords and ladies. Oh. See, the problem is I don't know what goes underwater. Not being like a botanist. Oh, I will have some vines though. No laws, only ladies. Line to surface. I have hot water from boiler, but not immersion. I think there are three different things wrong. But you're not without. You've got the hot water. It's not running out. So you've random rotation. You okay? Yeah. So you're not going to be like months without something. Is what I was. As crappy as the situation is, you've got hot water and the thing is, Phil Donna won't even care. She'll be watching the rookie at the minute. Comes in, insults, and is away. Just brutal, brutal behaviour. Where did this go? Here it is. Do you even like that? Do you like all this stuff? Are you happy? Super happy. Donna is the rookie. Megs was watching that last week. Yeah, he loves it. It's like a second time watching it. Back on antibiotics. Not my week, but I've been trying to have. Yeah, I'm under the ground. Hope it all goes well and they manage to sort out the heater soon. I can clean a Tamagotchi in 20 seconds flat now. Well done, you'd be useful 30 years ago. Only watched a few episodes. The Rookie is good. I'm thinking of watching it again. That or Grey's Anatomy. Could watch The Office. That deserves a rewatch. Select it. Select. 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 Do 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 do. I'm gonna dip. I need to read about the upcoming war between Highburn and Prithian. Well, I hope it's. I hope it goes well. Them damn high. I was about to say Hibernians, but they're Scottish, and I don't think they're fairies either. Yeah, so here in steady. Let's zoom into the path, and if we get rid of that square there, that's those squares there. Let's paint it soil. Actually, let's paint it rock. And then let's get our rocks a bit smaller. Plop the rocks. Let's try and blend them a bit if they're not. Yeah, let's just add a smaller one to this side. Blend it in a bit. There we go. And now it's time for our favourite boogaloo. To seal. Let's get rid of that. Ginormous. Giant panda. Can be black. They can be white. Alright, let's then we can put our little panda statues. Panda. Into the surface. Yeah. How's that, Phil? Is that what you were meaning? It needs a sign. Yeah, that says Bridgie McBridgeface. Let's get a bin. Bin, mudging. People just love throwing garbage around. Save the game. Do. Second, just checking something out. Yeah, cool. And let's just do a couple of like row plants. So they know where to get in. Bit big. Do. Move this actually to the right. Visa mount TV on the wall. And then this side as well. I'm back. So what are we up to today? Just finishing off the giant pandas. And then I will. It's either. So that's them done. I think pretty much. It was only a few rocks I wanted to place around, some lilies. I didn't want too much. And then I've also added the camera to that building. Professor Umbridge. um, so yeah, what bear was it you mentioned? earlier does. Beer. Oh, the black bear from Taiwan. Is this the one? Yeah. Okay. Might chuck this guy in then, because he is also Asian. He could go opposite, sort of maybe in this sort of gap here. And then then both the Asian bears will lead into Asia. Then maybe have this being the tigers, then orangutans, maybe some macaques. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Let's do some Formosan black bear. What type of habitat do they have? Very jungly. Oh, they look weird stood up. Um, let's have a look. Okay, so this one looks like it's got a lot of rocks. Going to watch Malcolm in the Middle with Charlotte for a bit. Catch you later. Pan's looking great. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Catch you later. Okay, I'm just looking at a bit of inspiration for them. Okay. Yeah, I've got an idea. Right. Let's update the thingy. I'm not doing that. How you spell it? Almost San. Right. So, gonna have it hilly, a bit mountainous. Okay. And then like a flattened area here. And And then up at the back. Big mountain. Nope, 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 nope. Pyramid will do. Do it. Stop. Nope. Erase all. You look silly. Okay. Just add Bosch. And then, obviously, good old friend, the smooth. Move these. Actually. And then what the idea is, the entrance to the habitat will be in this mountain. And then at the base of the mountain, I'll have like a cave. BLs go in the cave, which will be, like I say, the so if I do some negative, hours worked today, it was okay. For my first day back, it was okay. Like I say, apart from the obvious, the thing I'd said about the emails, it was okay. But that was more just an oversight on their end rather than. It was a pretty big oversight, and the fact that nobody noticed the emails weren't working for over a week just goes to show how much attention they pay, I guess. Only when it affects someone that they're like, oh, emails weren't working. I'm like, oh, they haven't been for a week. There, that's the idea. So this will be their cave. They'll be able to climb up here, have a little, maybe a little waterfall, because we all love. It is. I mean, as well to say that, like, it's a pretty important system. That a week would be up to 10,000 emails that people have not realised. But it's obviously only when customers say, hey, I didn't get an email about this, they're like, oh, let's have a look. Oh, wait, none of the emails have been sent in. And that's because I saw it was basically how it works is the system has like an account, like an email account that it uses to send these emails. So they come from an address. And the password to that account had expired. or was expiring. So they emailed me last Monday to say, "Oh, hey Dave, the email on this account's expiring, and it expires in 1 day. Is this important?" And now, when they got my out of office, what they should have done was forwarded it to someone else and said, "Hey, in Dave's absence, can someone take a look?" Because anyone could have fixed it in my team. But instead, they just left it like, "Oh, he's not there. Not my problem." So, luckily, it didn't take too long to sort. But it's just one of those things when you get back to it, and you're just like, "Oh, just such a simple thing." Yeah, cool. So that's the entrance anyway. So it will be, how tall is this? I don't want it super tall. Yeah, that's perfect. So the zookeepers can come in from, say, like here. So they'll have their own backstage area here. This becomes the bears' hard shelter, and then this is their habitat. It will lead up. Probably I'll do something similar to maybe this. Bring the guests into the habitat. Well, not into the habitat, but let's do that now. Let's do it just offset enough. To link. Okay, no problem. Yeah. So it's the same. You can come in. You've got the black BLs here, and let's now. Other than that, the day was pretty well. It was pretty chill. I managed to get a decent amount of work done. To be fair, usually half the day spent of like just remembering what I was doing. So it was good, thank you. Yeah, hopefully. I'm at home tomorrow, so I can just chill. I can stick you on in the background, and yeah, just relax, get my work done, and hopefully not be disturbed too much. Link back up. I mean, I'm not super fussed if you don't want to. I can just. I know what it is, but it's still a little bit annoying. No dramas. There we go. So this is Formosan Black Bear. And I'm looking forward to the reveals tomorrow. Taking a break from Pal Worlds before I throw it. Oh my god, okay. Has the heatwave broken for you, or is it? It's still pretty. It's not as bad, but it's still muggy. So it's what, 20 degrees at the minute, but it's just a bit muggy. So I'm hoping we just get a little bit of rain just to clear the air. How is it for you? And what has made you rage quit? You can join up over here. But also over here. I might do a little staff. Actually, no. I need a place. Instantly went back on what I was saying. You've jinxed it now by rain. Have you had rain today? Yeah, it might make this a little bit more lock here. That can come out. Let's get them in and let's see what they can and cannot climb. Where are they? How many can I have? Darn it. Let's get Silver Lady and this guy. No rain so far. I'm mad at Pal Worlds trying to build Mega Base, but pals are glitching on the stairs and now they're stuck. Oh man. Right. Come on then, zookeepers, work your magic. Let's also add to Bear County the Formosan Black Bear. Animal delivery, because the destination is inaccessible. Is it though? Is it though? Don't think it is. Come on, lazy bones. See, this person's doing it. Yeah, there we go. Up. You can do it. That's the elephants. Through the central plaza. Come on. Pop this person's balloon on the way past. Can we do it? I can't do it in this view. Damn it. Just figured out I was trying to build 1x1 tile for stairs, expanding to 2x2 stairs, and now pals are all not getting stuck. Ah, you figured it out. Do it. Super fast. Say hello to the sun bears. Say bye-bye to the sun bears. You did it! Well done. It wasn't abandoned, was it though? You did it. Oh. Wow. Whoa. Wow. Okay. Yeah, so you can get everywhere apart from this mountain, which is perfect. Exactly what I wanted. Right, so I just need a fence now. So you are from Taiwan, but I don't want to just copy the um, Chinese fence. So let's grab theme East Asia. We've got columns, walls, columns. Oh man, that is chunky. Okay. So we've got these. So that's just the basic fence. Let's have a look. Then my sister wants to call Frostallion the Rat Bag, as I call her Rat Bag. Do I let her, as it's one of the legend pals? Sure, why not? Because then every time you look at your Rat Bag Stallion, it will make you laugh. Oh, do I just do these walls? What? That's pretty cool, but feels a bit cheating because it just snaps. Well, first of all, let's get my little man. Not my little man. Let's get Daz's little man out and see how tall the fence is. Where was that? I mean, yeah, you can see over it. Just to know if it's. Put that back. Uh, don't know if it's a bit of a cheap wall. Make a wall out of canoes. That's chunky. Painted. Does that mean it can be painted? Okay. Just forever unpainted. What about you? No. Okay. What about you? No. But I do like this. Which way do you want to... So you want to go here. Tempted to do that. 2 meter. And... have it. Go. What's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can get rid of every other. Let's can you fit through that gap? Yeah, very easily. Okay. Let's plop something in between to stop you. Be don't know if I quite like that. Maybe, maybe. Or do I replace these like boards with chain link to see through? Phone keeps having a funny 5 minutes. Keeps kicking me out of app. We'll watch you on MacBook if phone doesn't behave. Yeah, no worries, Doc. What do you reckon, Mel? Does replace these solids with like a chain link, or keep solid, or change it all together? I like that it's uniform because you can still see over it. Yeah, sold. Giggity. It's too close. Yeah, stays the same. I could just lower it a touch. Hey Megs, how are you? Hope you're doing very well. You had a good day? I went home. Oh, nice, perfect. Because there's nothing much you could do at work with Git being down. There's no point being at work. Office sucks. Does. I was in the office today. Can confirm. Sucks. It's even suckier as I was on my own. 2:45. Doing well. Didn't get much sleep. Oh no. Last night I was just waiting for work to end so I can nap. Oh. Well, I hope you. I hope my dulcet tones can send you straight to sleep. Yeah, it's not going too bad. I've just finished up some pandas, and now I'm just starting the formidable black bear, Formosan black bear. Just starting by plopping some barriers. Remember last stream I was thinking you would do well making this quite. Yeah, it's a shame I don't have Daz a super fancy animal book like Formosan black bear or however they do it. Subspecies of Asiatic black bear. There you go. Night night. Do do do. I didn't even map out where this ends. So, silly mate. Just read the Zupedia. I need you to highlight nearby barriers. You need to do your job better. So together we just sit together. And for this part, I think they can still go over it. I'll just layer it up. Continue going across, and then I will double up when I have done the line. Where's the... Oh, it goes to the backyard. I should probably come up now. Actually, the idea was that I just... with these... I want to duplicate you. Just like that. Here. Oh, having a change of pace, finishing off the not so very challenge rules gen. That or might work on a new build. Haven't played Sim 4 in ages. Oh, this was the challenge. Was it you and Tina was talking about? Where they have all different colours and challenges per generation. My sim died during the first one. Oh. Not really a good generational challenge, is it? Just lasted one generation. Job done. But well, you completed the challenge. It just didn't last long. She just had yellow gen baby honey and now has to marry as an elder. My mint gen just died, so has Bramble Mint Cat. R.I.P. Bramble Mint Cat. Or might do Rags to riches. We ain't dumb. Again, I love that challenge saved up almost 1 million. I feel like is unless there are some hidden rules to rags to riches, I don't feel like it takes that much to become rich in The Sims. I always find it pretty easy to just become like an astronaut after talking in the mirror for 7 hours a day. Like I say, unless there are some hidden criteria. Big rags to riches starting off with no. Oh, okay. Yeah, it probably makes it a bit harder then. Just a hobo. How do you? Oh, just like on an empty plot of land. Yeah, I get it now. Scouring the newspaper to become a petty thief, and then becoming CEO of Apple within the year. I always do hard version. Last one had to pay £1,000 tax to get off the grid lot trait, so they have power. Oh, okay. And whenever they wanted to expand the house, they had to pay 2k renovation tax. Okay. Steady, steady, steady. Right, Bears. Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. The snake in my boots. Okay, let's just pull the barrier out of the way. I might do the same to the opposite side and have the enclosure be able to sort of go a bit further out so the fence can tie in nicely. Although I guess I can just rock it up because it will be the Rocky Mountains. Steady on now, steady on. Yeah, no, that's fine because I could rock this bit up. That's fine. Yeah, just to, like I say, I'll rock it. Don't worry. Just went to load save. So I just went to load not so berry challenge. Save lost 2 generations of save. Just going to restart it. I loved doing the first gen, second gen aspiration. Going to be a nightmare. As I say, I've got accidentally deleted. Well, that's a bit poops. Right, recalculate your habitat, please. Okay, so you can get it over there, but that's not a problem because I'm going to rock it up. So just try it. Rocks. Rock and stone. But have to get Bramble back there, saved in me gallery, Mr. Bramble. What's a Bramble? First of all, you like to climb. That's good because I will have climbable stuff. You're happy with the amount of soil and stone? Okay, that's fine. Uh, Asia. Bramble Mint Gen Cap. Ah, okay, sorry. Let's do temperate. My good old friend, temperate rock. Can you? Okay, get out there. A problem. I will lock it up. Get up. It. Don't need rocks. We already have Daz. You know how much Daz likes his rocks. He does love a good rock. Can't beat a good rock plop in zoo, especially temperate. It's got to be the best rock going. We talk too much about rocks, though. We'll summon Milkshake just in time for some. Well, we've summoned Rob. How's how's work going, Mr. Broccoli? Me and Mrs. Dave weren't happy the other day with the cinemas. And as you work at a cinema, you now represent all cinemas nationwide. So we'd booked to see End of Oak Street on Sunday at our local Odeon Cinema Deluxe, and we. Oh, did she already tell you? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, no. The so we'd booked it a while ago, and then all of a sudden, well, on Saturday we got the email of like, we're looking forward to your visit. You can still order popcorn and pre-order blah blah blah. And then on the morning of said cinema trip, they emailed to say, "Ah, yeah, we've cancelled it because of technical issues, and we're still awaiting an engineer to arrive on site. You'll get a refund in 5 to 7 working days." So I was just wondering what kind of thing would happen for you to cancel. Would it be like a projector issue, or someone pooped on the seats? I'm not going to do rocks all the way up here, Bears. You can make do with pretend rocks. Ooh, look at that, rocks. Hey, Phoenix Tim. Thank you very much. Oh, are you the rat bag? It does happen more than you'd think. Could have been anything really. Sometimes the hard drive doesn't ingest in time as the film is slightly unlocked at 1 a.m. Right, okay. Yeah, we went to Showcase in the end to watch it. Because there's a decent Showcase deluxe at Nottingham with the fancy recliners. Yeah, look at that. Bear Mountain. He's supposed to be tidying a room. His clothes flung everywhere. Well, it's better to be here because you can look at bears. Bear Mountain. There we go. I want, judging from this picture, you can get along here. Soil. Let's soil all this, as well as rock some areas, and then let's. How can? Yeah. Okay. Cool. You enjoy the film? We were tempted to watch it, but a little bit. Yeah, you got a few years to catch up on. It was okay. It was honestly not the greatest film I've ever seen. It's not the worst film I've ever seen. As someone who loves dinosaurs, I was a little let down on that front. But overall, I gave it a. Actually, you can have a pool here. I gave it a 6.5. Obstructing you. Okay. It is tidy. I was exaggerating. Only a few piles of clothes. What's obstructing you? This bit. Oh my god. To be fair, I wasn't expecting much better than that, really. It looked like a good turn. Yeah, that's exactly it. It was decent enough. Decent to just chill out to. And, yeah. Can you get in the pool? Do, 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 do. Come on, calculate. Okay. Mexcellente. Are you still happy with the... You want more soil? No worries, no worries. Let's paint a little bit more soil. So see the paths I'm going for. Fox under the mattress. Exactly, broccoli. Out of sight, out of mind. Doesn't exist if I can't see it. Used to bribe mum with chocolate to get out tidy when we were younger. I think it'd be the other way around. Bribe her with chocolate too tidy. That were one of my kids, I would take the chocolate and make them tidy anyway. You know it will be. You know it will. I'm just gonna hopefully have it gonna trickle down here. Go on strike. I've got a feeling I'm gonna ruin. Basically, what I wanted. I wanted it more steep. You know, a waterfall when you see one. Connoisseur now. Like one of those storm chasers. Can spot a waterfall a mile away. God damn. It's an F4 forming over there. Whatever. Do do. I keep coming back. Yeah, that's the only reason. There are two constants in life: is that the day will end, and a waterfall will be made in my stream. Ugh, become that predictable now. Right, come on. Just be Rob shouting from the sidelines. Come on, just do the waterfall already. We know you're gonna. Just get it over with. No one wants to see trees. Do the waterfall. Boo. Yes, sir. Sir, sorry. It's coming quick. Don't be booed. Master, please. Well, at least I'm not the one who forgot to drink water during a heat wave and had to go to minor injuries. Mum lectured you for that. Jeez. It's you told, Mel. Damn. Sisterly love and all that. Come on now. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Tell Broccoli that. His little dirty secret. People at the cinema will be like, Broccoli, you going on break again? Like, always come back dead sweaty and nervous. I'm just looking at just leave me alone. It's got pictures of waterfalls. Yes. Here we go. Here we go. Are you ready? Is that good enough for you? Like give you a little fix. Give it a bottom as well. Gotta do this. Oh hey, it's not ready yet. I'll do. Do you want to adopt a koala? Yeah, for sure. 1 second. Just there you go. How's that for you, Rob? Quick little waterfall for you. Like I say, it will continue down here, but it will. At least it gives you something to keep you going. What would you like a koala to be called? Or over here. Oh, hey, Zhao, Mr. Ravazzi. How are you? How are you? Phone's full of water. Right back. Okay. Uh, go. Right back. How are you anyway, Zhao? Are you having a good day? Uh, Bop, 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 bop. I was a little busy at work today, but I'm fine. Huh? Yeah, I'm good. I was my first day back at work today after a week off. So again, yeah, similar. I was a little busy, but other than that, it was okay. Are you still at work now? What time is it? Oh no, be just after nearly 5:30. So I guess you would have finished. Well, at least you're finished. Oh, still working 5:24. I leave at 6. Okay, not long then. On countdown. Hey, Orca, how are you? You having a good day? Anyway, going to call the rat bag a bit before she moans at me with that one's. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, how are you, Walker? Doing well. Do you keep track of the content updates? I do. Every week, like clockwork, in another stream, Mr. Daz Unlocked stream. Do you keep track of what's cracking? What are you working on? I'm doing Formosan black bears. These little cheeky boys. So the idea is that they have this little space they can climb up here. I'll do some more rocky bits over here. They'll have a little stream running down as much as I can do a stream, but it'll just be water effects to simulate that the water is trickling down into this pond. And I've finished the pandas off, so that's their little entrance. I do what confirmed animals? Hammerhead, shoebill. Those are the two that I am most excited to be building for when it comes out. I think I will start with the hammerhead because I've got a good idea in my head what I want to do. But yeah, I think you'll get them, surely. They've given us everything else noisy. Surely the howlers are on their way. Yes to the shoe bill. Ah, Mr. Zhao, thank you very much. Ah, that was very nice of you. Thank you. In honour of the pat. Ah, you shouldn't have. Thank you. I'm afraid you have to dash off again now, but thanks for the wonderful stream and even more for the beautiful waterfall. You're very welcome, Rob. I hope the rest of your shift goes all right, and I'm looking forward to when your little name crops up that you've gone live again. Yes to the shoe bill. Yeah, of course, shoe bill. What are you looking forward to most, Orca, if any? Tomorrow afternoon. Oh, perfect. It will be a family occasion. Let's just turn off rotation. Oh. Hello again, Tina. Have you been here the whole time, or are you just lurking away? When are you streaming, Tina? I know I asked you the other day. And Sandwich, when are you next on? I need someone relaxing to watch in the evening. Definitely not today. I'm working out after work. Get swole. Then making dinner. Nice. What's on the dinner menu tonight? By the time I'm done set work, yeah. I was supposed to be live today. I'm just going to say I thought it was Monday. I didn't want to. But both Albert and I are sick with a cold. Oh man. And then the intimate in the week, depending on how I feel. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's always a nice surprise when I see you are streaming. I was playing Cat Mail Co. yesterday for like 6 hours. Damn. Too engrossed. Yeah, I'd seen you recommend it in Pause's Discord. I have to give it a look. I know you've mentioned it before. Sure, popped it on my wish list, but yeah, I'll have to give it like a proper look. Yeah, I do like to do all those things, especially just turn my brain off. Co-op as well. Okay. Do 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 do. Oh, that's what I was going to ask you, Tina. What Roblox game were you playing earlier? What's yours and the kids' go to? Played 99 Nights in the Forest most of the time. Ellie loves Murder Mystery 2, but I suck at it. Yeah, Emily loves Murder Mystery 2. I'm excited for the Secretary Bird. Nice. Golden Tamarin and Tree Kangaroo. Oh, nice. Yeah, the Secretary Bird looks cool. It's a nice little mix, though. I'm also looking forward to the fish-tailed eagle. That should be cool. Okay, so let's try and build out this sort of trickling waterfall a bit now. Carve out down here.
New follower.
Jump scared me. Oh, thanks for the follow, Walker. You gave me a heart attack. Oh no, it's very appreciated. Yeah, welcome in. Get very easily jump scared by my own alerts. Especially when I'm just in the zone, just plopping rocks, like rocks are life. Hopefully. Let's see what water stuff we've got. That one comes out. I need to pause, don't I? Waterfall top. 5 meters. This way. Goes down here. Confused bandit. How are you? I'm excited for overall aquarium feature. Yeah, definitely. But I feel like I could put any fish in there and it would feel the same. I guess I've got an idea. I'm going to build like a pirate ship. Pirate shipwreck under the water, and that's how I'm sort of going to try anyway. And how confused? I'm good. I'm streaming Plant Zoo tomorrow on PS5. Okay. I've not played any of the Frontier games on PlayStation. How's your park coming along? It's coming along pretty well. I'm just doing some Formosan bears at the minute. Just trying to get a sort of waterfall going. I just finished off some midsection. Some of course. Let me just pop this down. Give you the grand tour. Yeah. Cool. Yeah, okay. So rewind. How long have I been playing this zoo now? Call it 140 hours. We'll go back to the beginning. So this is the entrance to the park, the Global Conservation Zoo. So you step through into a nice courtyard with some exhibit animals in the middle. Around the courtyard you have some nice food, drink, souvenirs, and then above that we've got the some staff buildings. And then take a left at this central plaza to some meerkats. So we've got Meerkat Manor. And to the right of the meerkats, we have the saltwater crocs, which also have a little underwater viewing area. So I'm doing the tour in the order that I built, so you'll be able to see how my building has progressed since starting this zoo. And then round to the back of the meerkats, we have Tasmanian devils, which have like just a little island to sort of live on, a little bridge across to their little hard shelter area. And then if we carry on past, so this is all Australian, carry on past the Tasmanian devils, we get to the cassowary. Again, pretty simple enclosure. I went for more length so they can get a good run. But yeah, that's the cassowaries, which I think potentially is the zoo reveal for tomorrow, just based off of potentially, maybe their neck's not quite long enough, but maybe. So then we carry on round back towards the salties, but you've got the roo through, which is a walk through kangaroo habitat. Just to the right of the roos, we have like an Australian plaza for some coffee and a restaurant. And then just next to the plaza, next to the so in between the plaza and the cassowary, we have quokkas. Here are the little quokkas. So they've got a nice little corner they can chill in. Yep, little quokka. And then behind the quokka, we have koalas. So they've got the nice little climbing areas. And yeah, it's a fairly simple enclosure. They wanted more height than anything, so they've got big eucalyptus trees. And yeah, and then the last Australian animal we have are the little penguins. So this is the little penguin habitat. So I went quite big with this one. So you can either stand here and look at them. It does a little bit, doesn't it? Or you can go down here into their underwater viewing. So the idea with the little penguins, I went for more of a zoo pool. So it's all concrete rather than like a natural pool. Oh yeah, the Zawolski's horse in that little advert. It does. It looks so cool. Yep. So that's the little penguins' habitat, and their sort of nest area is sort of underneath the rocks, which is where staff get in. Yeah, that's the little penguins. Little waterfall into a river. Waterfalls will become a common theme. Right, and then we move on to South America. So South America starts with the llamas and capybara fields. So again, a nice river with a little bridge, little capybara water spouts. But they all live in perfect harmony. Here's a little capybara, some llamas, again a backstage area for them to chill and sleep in and for the staff to gain access. And then the next one was the capuchin monkeys. So they went for more. So the idea with this one was zoo near me has some of their primates on like a little island where they can climb across from their enclosure to various parts. So that was the idea with this. So they can all climb around and hover, apparently. But that's the capuchins, capuchin climbers. And then behind them, I went for a sort of South American temple ruins for the jaguars. So here is one of them. And again, they have a nice backstage area the staff can come in through. Or they can climb up here and sleep underneath this little temple. And again, they have like a moat around. And quite a large area to wander. And then the next one, I've got again a little South American plaza with a canopy cafe, a gift shop, and then just some various bits and bobs in here. And then the final South American is an anteater walkthrough. So just something simple. Pop the balloons. Oops, sorry, did that scare you? Damn, sorry. But yeah, they've got, again, little backstage area. And they're the giant anteaters. So then, that's that. So that was Australia, South America. And then, so if we go back to the central plaza, and if you head right instead of left, you then enter Africa. So we've got the white rhinos and the cheetahs immediately. So with the white rhinos, I went for this dry moat and a small fence to separate them. And here they are. Again, they've got the little backstage area for the staff to enter. But, yep, again, pretty simple. And then next to that we have, we dropped a balloon, the cheetahs. Nice waterfall again. But yeah, I went for more of a plains look for them. So as if they were just, sprinting across some plains. Whoa, camera. And then this lookout I built, again inspired from a zoo pretty local to me, where you can climb up and look at some of their big cats. So yeah, it gives guests a good view over the cheetahs. Works pretty well. And then carrying on, we have the African Plaza. So this is a covered shelter with, I heard a balloon pop. A covered shelter with some amenities in the bottom, and then staff area up top, which leads on as well underneath a nice view out to the West African lion. So I gave them quite a big space to roam, and they also have their own pride rock that they can, as you can see, they can climb up to. Got the little backstage area, and theirs is sort of tiered. It comes down, nice walled off area, so if you're a guest here you can safely see them all. And obviously waterfalls. Because you can't build rivers in this game, I had to sort of simulate a river, but that's that. And then next to them I did the African Savannah tour. So this is a little jeep tour around the savannah, which houses giraffes, zebra, springbok, ostrich, and African buffalo. So they have a large area because it's a savannah. Again, a nice river to a watering hole, little waterfall at the back, and then above, so they're sort of backstages here with all their bedding, but above that is a two restaurants and a hotel. Obviously, hotels aren't in the game, but it's the implication. So people can come up here, have a nice meal over the African savannah. Got some chairs up here, or if you were to say rent this room, you'd have a nice view of both the savannah, the warthogs, which we'll get to next. You can see the cheetahs. Yeah. So again, it's just an implied thing. So in between the cheetahs and the savannah, we have warthogs. So I did them like a little tiered habitat where they can go underneath, or as you can see here, they're busy munching. They have a little watering hole again, but fairly simple. It's mainly grassland. And then the second to last, we've got hippos. So the hippos have a huge amount of space because they're big, basically. They've got this huge amount of water, which you can, again, so this is the hippo hideaway, you can see underneath to what the hippos are doing, or you can watch around here. So it's one-way glass, and yeah, you can see the hippos. Hungry hippos. And that's their sort of sign. The last of the African, we've got Lima Forest. Hope everyone's still awake on the tour. So we've got 4 types of lemur in this large walkthrough exhibit. A habitat, should I say. And you walk through essentially a giant forest populated with lemurs. Hi, Megs. And yeah, so you just chill, walk through nice forest, massive trees, nice, obviously, waterfalls. Yeah. And then we hop over to, so past the savannah, past the hippos, down to the wetlands area. It's all very exciting, I know. To the flamingos. So they didn't really require much. They've got a lot of water. They've got a little paddling area for their shrimp. Got a little water sort of spout, but that's about it for them. Flamingos are pretty simple creatures. Gave them a little backstage house. Thanks, Shao. And then we move on to the otters, which they have a little island to have their little icy blocks. They can swim under the bridge. They've got, again, this sort of like almost tiered levels to their habitat. They've got a nice little pier, and they've got a cave if they wish to sit in the cave, but that's here. So giant otter, so you can walk along. The fence occasionally has a break for some glass, so you can stare through the glass. And then, so if we carry on, we then get to the platypus. So they have a decent amount of space here for such a tiny... I didn't realise how tiny these were when I was building this. But again, So it's got like a two-tiered hut that you can go in. So at the top, we've got Gulpy, Cosmic Cow, and Hot Dog Squad, where you can look out and see the platypus, or you can go down the stairs and you can see there's a burrow cam, and you can see under the water into their habitat. So up and down. Then, because with this, I wanted more. The idea with the wetlands area was that it was more vertical, rather than just like a flat plane. So if we hop down the stairs, we get to. I don't think you can see them. Yeah, they all just want to be floating along the top. The pygmy hippos. So here they are. Thanks, Tina. They've got like their nice wall of water. But here they are. Pygmy hippos. They've got quite a lush forest that they live in. But you can see, like, if you're walking along here, you're above the pygmy hippos. As it says here, pygmy hippo. And then to the right of the pygmy hippo, below the otters and flamingos, we have the caiman. So their backstage is also up on this level with a staff room. So that's one big building that sort of covers both floors. Because down here they've got the vet surgery. Is that the vet surgery? The keeper hut, the vet surgery is up here. But the caiman, spectacled caiman, they have an animal talk once a year, and you can sort of walk along here underneath this bridge, and again you get a nice view to some spectacled caiman. And then underneath this part as well, you get some information area. So that's the caiman area. Say that's the otter, flamingo, caiman. And then for the rest of the wetlands area, I went for islands. So you can see here there's 1, 2, 3, 4 islands. The first island, all islands are connected by bridge or by our boat ride. So we've got a boat ride going around these islands. The first stop being the Gharial Grove. So you can come in here. And here they are. Yeah, have a good day, Mr. Ravazzi. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for the sub. Enjoy your little pirate hat. Boop. Can wear that with pride. And yeah, hopefully see you again tomorrow. So yeah, the Gharials are here, but the idea with these is that if you get on the boat, although the game doesn't allow it, you can the way that it does it, the habitat fence comes underneath the track, and then I built up rock around it. So like I say, the game doesn't give you barriers like it does with the Jeep. So I had to make my own. Unfortunately, the baby Gharials can they can't get through, but they can get enough where it thinks they've escaped. But the adults can't do that. So you can go on your little boat tour through the Gharial habitat. So you get nice up close and personal. Just some staff area behind as well. built into the rock. Next to the gharials, we have the American beaver. Here they are. So they've got. I went for a bit like Pacific Northwest with these big, huge. Hey Blob, how are you? Nice beaver. Thank you very much. They are it is very well kept. So these are like the look points that you can see through the vast trees basically, and they have their own dam and obviously a waterfall because beavers love waterfalls. So that's the beaver habitat. It's pretty small, but they've got everything they need, and it's just dense forest for the beavers. Then next we have the shell station, pun intended, for a walkthrough of Galapagos tortoises. So again, their island is both the feeding the food area and a walkthrough habitat for the Galapagos tortoises. And then to the final is the water buffalo. Yes, water buffalo. So they have essentially all this room. They don't really use any of it, but they have it, as you can see. So theirs is mainly water because they are water buffalo. And that is the last stop on the river cruise. So you can get off here, have a look at some water buffalo. The river cruise also goes through the Bat Cave, which is just 2 bat walkthroughs. You can see some bats here. Bats, with a guest spawner hidden at the back. Because I was finding the guests wouldn't come this far, even with the cable cars. So that's the wetlands area. So yeah, like I say, wetlands starts and ends like here. And then we get to the aquatics, which, if you remember 84 years ago when we were here with the giant otters, if you're walking through the giant otter area, just take a look to your right, we have the bottom of the grey seals. Welcome back, Mel. So people can stop here, look underwater at the grey seals, or if they so prefer, they can walk up here and to the top where the grey seals sort of backstage area is, and then carry on up the steps past this little rock waterfall, again obviously waterfalls everywhere, to the main entrance of the grey seals with a show. Got the animal talk point, got some seating areas. You can see like the grey seal water comes right up to it. Yeah, so that's the grey seals built into essentially the side of the cliff. Opposite the grey seals we have the king penguin. So again, they have quite a large manufactured pool. Oh no, your batteries are. We're near the end. Don't worry, Orca. Stay in there. So you can walk through the tunnel to King Penguins, learn some stuff, get some ice cream, or just look at their backstage under the mountain. And then we have this polar bear sort of diorama. So the idea with this, all those rocks, Yeah, what's. There's only 5,000. What's your problem? Hey, I'm joking. So this is the polar bear. So what I wanted with this was from left to right, or from here to here, is the sort of like their migration habitat. So we have sort of the rocky mountainous area with no snow. Then they wander through, and they then got the snowy plains. They've got like a little snow hut. Eventually, to an Arctic cliff where they can dive down. But the idea is as well that if you're stood here, it's sort of angled towards you, um, so you can see the back and the front. In so, like I say, it's like a diorama essentially. Then I built a WWF conservation centre, which has information about each animal. Not each animal in the zoo, but the more endangered ones. So we've got a polar bear information zone with a nest cam that looks into their nest. We've got the giant panda information zone with a little panda gift shop with a camera into their nest. We have a gharial information zone. Smaller bear time. Go on, pump some iron with a look into their habitat. And then orangutan, I've not built for them yet, but they will have their tree cam. And then in the centre is a fire salamander, a couple of information points with some coffee up top, an axolotl, that's like the central pillar of the conservation centre, and a kids' corner where they can look at the little nest or do some painting. I've posted a couple of things, not many things though, just because nobody has asked. And then we get onto what I'm currently working on, Bear County. We have red pandas here. So they have a nice, compact, lots of climbable stuff. There they are. We have the sun bear. The kids' workshop is super cute. Hello. So the sun bear have like this little hill, climbable bits into like a little valley, waterfall, of course. Then we've got the grizzly bears sort of valley, which sort of has two. It has like a stream that runs all the way down to sort of mimic them where they would catch their salmon, but then they have like a walkway through each side of their trees, but it's very thick forest. There's the grizzly. There's one of them, but again, it's to mimic their natural habitat. And then the one I did yesterday, the pandas. So they've got two temples, the staff area, and their habitat. I made a custom Chinese fence where the guests can come with the giant panda, and this is their habitat. So it's Zen garden. They can chill. They can just be pandas. And then that leads on to the black bear, which I'm currently working on. Thank you for touring the Global Conservation Zoo. If anyone would like, I've also got. Sorry, I always forget because they're just sort of plopped there. But we've got fennec foxes And red foxes here. Little fox area. There, look. Fennec fox, red fox. So, let me just catch up on the chat. Feels like yes. Sorry, it took. I've got a lot of animals. I hope you could stay to the end. Blob, what was the issue with your beavers? if you don't mind me asking. Yeah, we all love a good rock. I love plopping rocks. Poppy's here. Do you post on the? Oh yeah, I've already answered the kids workshop. Yeah, I can show you that in a little bit more detail in a sec, Megs. Yeah, red pandas. I loved my little red panda build because it's just quite compact. Does the job. They've got lots to climb in, lots to climb on. Yeah, so I like that. Uh, yeah, yeah. Rocks, bushes, foliage just hide all the imperfections. Make uh, something average look really good. Most of my fences as well are custom. Most of my fences are custom built. Giving me some good ideas. I'm not playing on sandbox, so yeah. So it's a lot harder, but honestly, it looks so good. You should jump in and have a look at my stream tomorrow. Yeah, yeah, I'll take a look. Let me. I'll drop you a follow. Oh, it says you're following me. It didn't pop up, but thank you. Silly Twitch sometimes just decides not to tell me about these things. I'd love to send you Elkhorn to look in your own time if you wanted a zoo for natural habitat ideas. Okay. It is a big friggin' zoo. That is one. Oh, thanks, QA guy. I really appreciate that. And hi, hope you are all good. Made a lodge for them that was functional. They would go under the water. Oh, it's amazing. Oh, this is the beavers. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your zoo looks great. You can see the progression in each build. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, yeah. I've popped you a follow as well. Yeah. Whew, not talking, but no, thank you. Yeah, that's it. That's why I like showing it in the from sort of start to where I am now because it just shows the sort of the amount of effort that has gone into it. Like especially the conservation center that took me 3 streams I think to do, and the little painting area it was just purely the little plant pots. They're flower pot feet, but I thought they looked like little bears. So I thought, why not have little bears that they can paint because they do look like bears, but they're just plant pot feet. Yeah. Oh, and the idea as well here is that they can be up here and look out into the red panda habitat as well, which is why I've got the glass on the side. Hey Vulcan, how are you? Blob, if you, I don't know how you would send the Elkhorn. I mean, if you're in any of the discords, as in like Daz's or Bethan's, anybody's, plop a few screenshots. You can join mine as well, just for the purpose of plopping in some screenshots or something. I'd love to have a look. Or if you stream, I'll pop by. Gonna pop to bed now, lad, but hopefully see you tomorrow on my stream. Yeah, yeah, I'll pop in. If you pop in, enjoy the stream. Thank you. Yeah, yeah, no, thank you. Oh, this was the inside to the sun bear as well. So again, it's got up and down for the staff section, and then they have like a little bamboo walkthrough to get around, and then the sun bears have their own little section to sleep in. Yeah, catch you later. And QA guy, hope you're doing well. Let me just check something. Ooh, all right. Let's carry on. Unless anyone has any further questions, I'm done with work and we'll be going to take a nap. Oh, yeah. Have a good nap. Have a good evening, whatever time it is across for you, Megs. And yeah, I'll catch you tomorrow. Right, let's. Oh yeah, I was doing the waterfall stuff, wasn't I? Might stick sort of that in there. With rocks around it. Yeah, yeah. Well, good, thanks, man. I literally just got into Planet Zoo. Nice. So taking it's currently building for the gem box in my app. Nice. That's cool. Was it the sort of incoming Planet Zoo 2 that got you into Planet Zoo, or is it something you've always been interested in and just sort of took the leap? I am in Bethans, yeah, yeah. So yeah, if it's in there, yeah, just tag away, and I'll take a look. My Vulcan. Tag Tina. I will stretch. I do need to stretch. I can feel my sin under its own weight. Okay, let's take a look. Do. Love the Grizzly Falls. I love the trees already. Oh wow, that's incredible. It looks incredible, especially that last photo, almost real, and the one with the donation and the little information sign. Insane, incredible, so good. Usually a football manager player. Um, but it's so bad this year. Oh man, I did hear that. Someone else I watch, sometimes he was a massive football manager guy. Yeah, he said the same thing. He's just concentrating on last year's because a lot of people are just saying it's just a buggy mess. It's all from years ago, so gave it a go. Yeah, it's such a chill game to play, and you'll quickly find out if you chill in this channel or any other channel like Bethan, Broccoli Rob, Daz, Sandwich, anybody. They're all just so welcoming. I've been streaming since the end of May. Yeah, nearly 3 months, and it's honestly just community's been just so insanely welcoming. It's great, honestly, and the game's incredible too. Really looking forward to what's gonna crack off with number 2. Whenever I see Blob's creations, I don't know if I should be inspired. Yeah, that's why I just thought. Looking then, I was like, we're playing different games, Blob. Yeah, that looks so insanely detailed that I may just delete my Zoom. The rocks, I spent a whole week on Google Maps wandering around because I hated it being my weak spot. I appreciate it. Honestly, it's so realistic. Have you got any pipes or cables that make the main build look... Have you got any pipes or cables that make the main zoo building looks a bit more cluttered? I've tried playing. The main, as in back at the entrance, I've got a couple of string lights, but nothing exciting. Just because, again, I just hate placing them. Always inspired. If a damp cabbage like me can pick it up. There's so many inspiring streamers that my head is full of stuff. Yeah, Blobs. It almost makes you think the amount of pride you took in taking those photos as well. That you do have a good eye for like camera positioning. Like there's a subreddit I'm part of for like game photography, and those pictures would be like right up there. Just the way that you've taken them from such like a natural angle, just so good. A boogie mess is an understatement. That's my name. I just can't. Yeah. If you're the quality assurance guy, then definitely. It would annoy me too. I'm a developer, and I would hate it if something I produced went out as hot garbage. Especially if I had someone quality assurance testing it, then yeah, you just think like, where did they go wrong? Maybe no one did QA yet. Photo modes in game. Well, you should go to that subreddit then. Some of the unless you're already part of it, I could have been looking at your photos the whole time. Yeah, I like photo mode.
New follower.
Oh, thanks for the follow, QA guy. Welcome in, welcome in. Photo view. Not so, yeah, yeah. No, I'll just grab the proper name of it. I'm sure it is just something along the lines of digital game photography or something. Virtual photographers is the subreddit. Virtual photographers. Hydrate, hydrate. Thank you, Tina. Oh, you found it. So it definitely pop some of your stuff in there. You use anything in particular for habitat reference? So I tend to take a little look at. So yeah, a little bit of everything really. So like with some of the things, like this one, I used Google, had a little look at something that looked almost similar, um, and sort of took that as inspiration as to what I'm doing. Um, as I said, with this one, the pandas, I just knew I wanted a sort of Chinese Zen garden area with a couple of like Chinese inspired temples, and I wanted it quite like symmetrical. It gave you a good viewpoint, so you could see everything. With the this here, the cheetahs, like I say, this was from a local zoo, local-ish zoo near me. They have a similar sort of uh, outpost kind of thing for their one of their big cats. So I sort of copied that, or sort of was inspired by that. And like the capuchins being on little islands, that was inspired from again another zoo near me who have some of their primates on little islands with interconnecting uh craters. So it's a little bit of both. It's real world, my own sort of like the grizzlies. I knew I wanted it as like a valley that went down, that people can stand up here, look through the glass, or they can, yeah. So look, you see like the bears walking down the path, intentional or unintentional, but it gives that sort of sight line along. I knew I wanted it as a valley and sort of as realistic as possible. So this is, so if you were in their habitat, this is like the sort of view you would get from like the ground level. The bears can come up. You could be along this path and you could see through there, see down there. So this was all about, like I say, like the valley and the river down into a a larger place they can swim. So it's a little bit of both. A little bit of reference photos, um, real life habitat, or as real as possible, um, or yeah. So I can show you like the sort of yeah. No worries, Tina. This was the picture I was sort of inspired by for this build. So you can sort of see there. So you can sort of, it's not identical, but it's the same sort of. That's where I got the idea from. That I wanted the mountain up here, and it sort of falls down, or sort of comes down here, same as this comes down here. Their waterfalls in a different place. I had the idea that I wanted them to have a shelter underground with the zoo entrance like cut into the mountain. So that was the idea of that anyway. So this gave me the idea of sort of how I wanted it to look, and then I just sort of wing it afterwards. Yeah. Off for a bit, just about to have food. Yeah, no problem. Oh, what's for dinner tonight? If it's fairly normal. Oh, thank you. Like I say, it's about 140 hours into this zoo. It's all learning as I've been going along, and also taking a lot of ideas from other people as well. So I watch a lot of zoo streamers, and yeah, they can help a lot. Chicken wings and chips with barbecue sauce. Nice, nice. Yeah, it's pretty. Well, it's pretty normal as it goes. But if you want to, yeah, uh, will whilst the ads are running, just so nobody misses anything exciting as me plopping rocks can be. I will nip to the loo when they do start. Um, Before we carry on, can you get out of there, or are you okay? You can sort of get in and out. You like that, so that's good. Oh, you're right up there. Yeah. So once the ad's on, I'll be back in a minute. Sorry about that. I am back. Right. I'll go for another 20-ish minutes. Right. So let's have a think what we were doing. So we've got the natural paths here. Let's start getting some enrichment for the little bear boys. So yeah. I didn't realise time flies when you're having fun. How are you anyway, Vulcan? Um, I did say hi to you earlier, but then I saw that you then went to get some water, and then I sort of forgot that you'd come back when you were asking Blob's car show. I hope you're okay and are having a good day. Just yeah, that looks pretty good. Cool. Right, let's do some enrichment. You can have a block of frozen fruit here. I don't know the way it, but here. Yep. You can have a block of frozen fish here. You can have Herbie, the scent marker, here and here. And then you can have a scent sack here. What kind? One thing I also like to do, QA, if you're still here, is I'll give a quick Google as to what sort of is the native flora for these, like for each animal. So I know that sun bears, these Formosan black bears are from Taiwan. So as much as just filtering by environment and by continent and biome gives you a good selection of what flora to use, I like to then go across and be like, okay, so Formosan black bear, trees found in natural environment, and then it will come back, it'll search in their natural environments. Formosan black bears inhabit dense rugged mountain forests. rugged mountain forest. So and then it'll give me all the AI person will give me all the thing, and then I will just put what trees in Planet Zoo for the black bear, and it will then say, okay, so because obviously all the trees that are native to their environment aren't in. So Japanese maple, ginkgo tree. So maple. Yep. So I can use some of these maples. I don't think I've got ginkgo tree. No. Cherry blossom I do have. Bamboos. And apparently a pea shrub. Yeah, Siberian pea shrub. So then it gives me an idea of what to use for these. So maple, cherry blossom, bamboo, and pea shrub. And so I've already got some bamboo. And then I'll pop in some climbable stuff as well because I know they like to climb. Yeah, it just gives me an idea of what trees. So like all of these in the pandas. So it's like the Himalayan birch, Scots pine, cherry blossom, bamboo, obviously, all the bushes like bracken, bushes, Scots pine, lady fern. Yeah, it just gives me a better idea of what sort of would be natural to them. And then, so if I do like the Japanese maple, I can start. And as you can see, I've sort of already worked out where I want them to sort of walk as such in the green areas. Then I can fill up. Bits here and there. What else was it? Yeah. So it's not obviously for me. I don't do that because I'm in. Oh no, I do want them climbable because I'm in sandbox. I don't really have to worry about it too much. But yeah, that's the point of the quarantine zone, as well as taking them to it. But yeah, so if they've got, it means that they can live there, and you can sort of find if they've got anything wrong with them before adding them to the zoo. Oh, that was me, wasn't it? Can you still? Yep. Yeah. Cool. You can get up there. I'll that area up. Up in the trees. Okay, I'm going to save the game just quickly. As it hasn't been saved in a while. Get a bit of like thick green. You stick that on there. Maybe cypress. Yeah, a couple of cypress trees just in the back. So create that idea of a thick, lush forest. Let's take another U. Yeah, that gives you a nice sort of eye line right down there. Got some nice. And I'll cover all this with like bush areas around here. Got a nice. Yeah, definitely. So, yeah, you can also. It's what I'm trying to finish the zoo, but that's a great thing you can do. I've done it on some, like for here, just adding trees and bushes around, like next to a habitat, can really help. Or like here, wait, where is it? Yeah, like trees and bushes around the caimans really helps like settle it in to the environment. I've done it with some, but not all. Like a whole bunch of trees there, um, like around by the saltwater crocodile as well, and this area. Um, I think maybe the Galapagos as well. Yeah, yeah, I agree, 100%. It makes it look like a bit more lived in and like outside the conservation. But my plan at the minute is I do want to do all that, which is why I've left these awkward gaps, especially like through here. I don't want any habitats here. I want this to be a natural divide between Africa, bear. Um, yeah. So no, you're right. You're spot on with that. It helps. Yeah, just sort of bake it in. Um, so the plan is that I will do that, but I want to before Planet Zoo 2 comes out. I've still got this is my last bear, and then I'll move on to Asia. So I'll have tiger, macaque, orangutan all along here, sort of through this corridor. The cat's been fed, the dog's in his crate, I'm in bed, might fall asleep before you end stream. In that case, see you around tomorrow. I'll stick around as long as my eyes. Yeah, no problem, Tina. Glad you got everyone sorted before getting yourself all hunkered down. But no, thanks for stopping by, as always. I appreciate you coming in, and yeah, no, I'll see you tomorrow, definitely. Maybe one more maple, just on this corner. Yeah, no, thank you. I probably will save it and leave it there for tonight, but I will send you across to Mrs. T-Rex. She is another one in the zoo sort of frontier sphere. She's currently playing Planet Coaster 2. Looks like she's checking out the new DLC. So she's a brilliant builder as well. So what I'll do is we'll send everyone across there. So I am ending. Thank you for all the follows, the subscription earlier. Everyone stopping by. It's been amazing. It's been another one of those streams where I've had a lot of fun. So, like I say, let's go and give Mrs. T-Rex all the love because she is super, super nice, super friendly. Yeah. Oh, thanks, QA guy. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for now being a part of this community. I hope to see you again soon. I stream every weekday, so I'll be back tomorrow, as it shows there. But yeah, let's raid Mrs. T-Rex. Have a wonderful rest of your day, everyone. Good night, and yeah, see you tomorrow.